the Astana skyline continues to grow, one will find that the expat-suitable housing options are also expanding. Expats moving to Astana will find that apartment living is the norm. There are very few houses available for incoming assignees. However, as the new center continues to expand, more houses will be available over the next few years.
Our housing here at school is just fine. We have wonderful little apartments that we're in. Most expats live in apartments, so if you're not used to that, that would probably be a bit of a shock to the system. But embassies and multinationals look after their people, and the homes that I've seen expats in are very nice.
Most people who are expats live in apartments, so if you're coming here from living in a house, that will be a big change for you. But I have to say there are a lot of very high quality apartments in Astana. They're amazing places to live. I've been into a lot of these apartments. They have everything you would ever want: plasma screen, flat screen TVs, all sorts of jacuzzi tubs.
Astana, with the Ishim River, can be divided into two separate areas. The old center to the north of the Ishim River was mostly built during Soviet times, which is reflected in its architecture and the condition of the buildings. Subsequently, rental prices tend to be lower in this area. It is possible, though, to negotiate with landlords to undertake some refurbishments to their properties to closer meet your requirements. To the south of the Ishim River are the newer sections of town that tend to be populated by government workers, managers, and expatriates. In this area, most of the apartments are newly built and better suited in reaching an expat's expectations. From this new center, it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes by car to the old center. It is also currently a quieter area of town, as most restaurants and shops are located in the old center. However, as this part of town continues to expand, more restaurants and shops are scheduled to open here. Many expat families prefer to live in the Highville housing complex. While Highville is located farther away from the city center, these spacious flats are built to international standards coupled with modern-style interior designs. Due to the more recent construction, Highville boasts higher standards in the complex condition, wiring, and infrastructure. It also translates to higher rent. Some expats, however, prefer living close to the Ishim River front in the old town. Although these apartments are not as modern as the new builds, the view as well as their proximity to the shopping areas and the Central Republic Street make up for this. When living in this area, owning a car is not necessary but can be useful. Astana is not a large city and taxis are cheap, making rides around town very affordable. Astana as a whole is not considered a very green city, but there are of course some parks that can be found throughout. Be sure to take a moment to share your specific housing needs with your move-on consultant. A clear understanding of exactly what you are looking for will help the consultant assemble an offer that meets your needs and will help to avoid wasting time with properties that are not a match for you and your family. Your consultant will consider your family's specific needs and also factor in other important details such as access to schools and commute times to the office, as he or she works with some of the most reputable agents in the city to put together your individual property offer. We look forward to introducing you to Astana and to helping you find the right home for your expat adventure.